check out what we got in today. I got a new lift bench or lift table for the home shop. So we're assembling it right now, and so far not too impressed. So again, this is the Black Widow lift table for lifting motorcycles, but it also does mowers and zero turns and all that. You can use it for that. It'll go all the way to the ground and be jacked back up. But let me just show you the shipping. I'm going to post a YouTube video, so follow my YouTube channel that I will always list. It's also in my profile on my TikTok page. But I just gotta say, it came scratched up, no big deal, scratches all over it, but it also came with some quality issues. So as you can see, the safety latch here that latches it in to where if it was to collapse, it can be locked into place, and it's literally missing a bolt there. So not a big deal, we could throw a bolt in that. For the top part here, I don't like how they have this where these outriggers come out, because these can be easily removed. And as you can see, that all that weight on the edge is sitting on this little piece of channel here. I would have had this either closed via square tubing or rectangular tubing, or at least weld a structure piece across here to keep this thing from folding out if you were to put weight on it. So that's another thing I didn't like about this. Something else I didn't like about it is that you're supposed to use these little brackets here to kind of hold your, we'll go on the other side here, but it's supposed to hold these ramps on, and honestly this is big and clunky feeling, so wasn't a big fan of these in particular. So if it was me, I would have had a way to quick disconnect right here to where it keeps the thing from sliding off, to where you can pull a pin, slide it out, and then take the whole ramp off, and then these collapse in. But you know, that's just me. And again, like I said, this is the Black Widow lift table. And here's the instructions. So for something that is literally made to, like, I guess, put people's lives at risk, because people work near this or work under it in some cases, because it does have an access hole right there to be able to get under it. But this is the instructions. So this is the assembly instructions right there. 5 lines of 5 words, and then it has a list of all the parts. So, and then they give you this to put it together. So as far as instructions go, absolutely piss poor. So and again, for something that's supposed to be very, you know, dangerous, being a jack or something that lifts something very heavy, I mean, this thing could do 1,500 pounds. So far, not impressed with this lift table, and you're paying about $1 per pound. So keep that in mind when you're buying this table. Something else I did not like is that how they fabricated the center section here, it's kind of bowed. So like when you see this gap here on this end and it's tight on that end, when I push this in, then the whole plate folds out. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that to work, because if not, when there's a gap right here, it makes it hang off that edge right there. So which is more prone for, you know, it folding over and having an issue there. So in the end, overall, not impressed with the Black Widow table, but I'm going to contact their customer support, see what that's like, and then I'll get back to you guys on my final review.